All right, this should be doing it. Hey guys, welcome. I hope things are all right with you wherever you find yourself. This is Sebastian coming to you on this 20th of July outside. Well, it was really sunny a while ago, but now it's just a little overcast actually. But this is actually my first official day as of summer break, which is good, right? I got done as a teacher. I finished my career as a teacher in high school, and I'm still enjoying this month's vacation, summer break. It's pretty wonderful, and as most of you by now will know, I'm starting a new job as a chaplain in the Dutch Navy, which is very exciting. Uh, because a lot of you, I mean, if you've been with me for a while, you know me as a seminarian, which is a student for the priesthood, and I I had the privilege of studying in 's which is a city in the south of Holland. Did my philosophy degree there, and then moved to Canada, to Edmonton, where I studied at St. Joseph's Seminary and Newman Theological College. And I know a lot of you who are following my gaming channel are know me from my time in Canada, and it's really nice to be in touch. And it's also really nice to finally say that I landed a job doing what I was actually trained for, because I became a math teacher, mathematics teacher, and I managed to get my bachelor in education for that. But that, it's not what I wanted to do with my life, really. It was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. And man, have I been spoiled by the kids and their parents in the last day. Was amazing. And I'm gonna miss walking into school and say, "Hey, Mr. Benders," people that don't know me or have never had classes with me, and it's pretty extraordinary how young people form a bond and with someone, and I think that's very central to us as human beings. So what the kids show without any reserve is what we are intended to do. That that amazing call to form a community. This morning, my fiance sent me because I'm lucky enough that I can sleep in now. She sent me a little message forwarding me a news item in Holland. I bet it's just in Holland, really, or maybe the Dutch islands, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, St. Martin, um, that a chopper of the Dutch Navy plummeted into the Caribbean Sea. Two passengers fortunately managed to get out unscathed, if you will, but two others died. Christine Martens and Erwin Varnies. They're both in their early 30s. And I know there's going to be one of my future colleagues there on the boat, on the ship. And that's really what we're there for as Navy chaplains, I imagine. You want to be with the people that God loves, and whatever circumstance you find them in. And this is obviously a moment of it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. They don't know what happened. So was it, something with the chopper, or did, the weather, or whatever? They don't know, and it must be really can't just that sort of hits home I was reading today's gospel, and some of the Pharisees come to Jesus and they say, "We want a sign," which is insane because, I mean, he's been doing signs all the live long day, obviously. And he says, "An evil and unfaithful generation seeks a sign, but no sign will be given except the sign of Jonah the prophet." Jonah spent 3 days in the belly of the whale, as we know, 3 days, 3 nights, and obviously this is referring to Christ's time in the grave. And he says, at the judgment, the men of Nineveh, which was the city that Jonah tried to convert, will arise with this generation and condemn it because they repented at the preaching of Jonah. And there is something greater than Jonah here. So, bad Christians lack faith, and they do not deny it. Because I run into them from time to time. They're almost proud. Yeah, I'm Catholic, but, I really don't do anything with it anymore, and so on. They claim to be excused and that they have no reasons for believing. Because of this, there is nothing as common as this, as what happens in the gospel here. If I had witnessed the miracle, I would be a saint. It's these kind of people looking for signs that when a lot of beautiful things, wonderful things that defy our own human nature sometimes, happen all around us. Some people only experience this when a child is born, for instance, or in a moment of really deep love for one another. And man, I tell you, I sometimes feel really blessed to feel and experience God in my life, and it's such a comfort. It can be such a comfort, and you'll see a lot more of these signs as you open up to them. Apparently, obviously, I mean, when you go into the museum and you look at the paintings in the museum, you know what I mean. You only see the painting, but it's not until you see a particularly lavish border frame, or maybe when someone points it out, that you start looking at the frames of these pictures, and suddenly you start realizing there's more than just the painting you were looking at. And that's sort of how I sometimes think about my faith. I was reminded today with the passing of these two young man and woman, of a hymn that I was taught, more or less. Well, not really taught, but my grandfather, who was an Air Force pilot, used to sing this, and even though I am not a really good singer by any means, I'd like to offer this song to Erwin and Christine and their memory, and pray for the repose of their souls, that they may see the miracles of God in heaven, and pray for us there. So, yeah, and maybe you can use this as your own meditation and pray for our people, Navy, Air Force, wherever you are. Yeah. Lord God, and guide the men who fly through the great spaces of the sky. Be with them traversing the air, in darkening storms or sun. Jesus' ways. Uphold them with thy saving grace. O God, protect the men who fly through lonely ways beneath the sky. Thou who dost keep with tender might the balanced birds in all their flight, thou of the tempered winds beneath, that having thee they know no fear. Amen. This particular song was a poem written by Mary Hamilton. So, and it was written during First World War. Yeah. So for those of you wondering, it has quite the pedigree. It was set to music by C.H.H. Perry, and set to the music inspired by Mozart's Dona Nobis Pacem. So, obviously, it's you walk. This morning, I decided, one of my goals for this holiday is just to be fit, or get fit, get into shape. A lot of people ask me if I'm going to get any military training, because obviously I have no military background, and if you know me, I'm fit as in strong and healthy, and I work out at the gym, but I wouldn't call myself obese, but I'm not a small guy. So am I going to get any military training? And the answer is probably, but we don't know when. And obviously, I'm going to be a chaplain at an institute where a lot of these guys are going to be in training. So that will be kind of intimidating. And they're going to have marches and whatnot, and go for 20 kilometers at a time with a backpack on and whatnot. So I decided to try and at least put some kilometers on the old feet here, and see if I can manage to do at least that. So that if they would go on a long march, 20 kilometers or so, I could sort of try and keep up at least, and be with the people that I'm meant to be with. So I'm working towards that. I did 10 kilometers this morning. My goal is, as I said, 20. So we're gonna see if this summer breaks. I'll manage to get there. And as you walk, especially the first part when your feet are still not sore, you'll look around and you see, coming back to the gospel of today, how beautiful the world is. And I'm not even just talking about the beauty of nature. I got some gorgeous pictures, really, as I was walking. Let's see if I can find one. It was really lovely out. I don't know if this even works, but this is sort of what it looked like as I was walking, and I felt really blessed. But also just this, I found this couple trying to lift a huge couch into a van. They were moving, and they were obviously struggling with it. And I walked by, and out of the blue, I walked by, and I squatted down and lifted up that couch so they could put it in the van, and they were really surprised that the stranger walking by out of the blue with his headphones on and whatnot, and would help them. And their smiles were just precious. um, that's the beauty of life and the miracle of life and the miracle that surround us, the signs that surround us. I just wanted to share that with you all. Someone that, even if you don't feel good yourself, that happened to me a few days ago. I was walking and I was kind of grumpy or sort of turned inward. Maybe not grumpy, but more like thinking of myself the whole time in situations and whatnot. And then this guy at the grocery store lets me pass. It's like, oh yeah, hey, or something. Like he was very, you go first or something like that. And that just, I saw his face, and it was just so bright and great. And I thought, man, you really made my day just by how friendly you were to me, who wasn't at all looking out for you. Man, that felt amazing. So, anywho's, guys, that is my reflection for today, which has gone on for way too long. 20 minutes already. My goodness. I'm going to start my game called the Sith Lords 2, in which I'm playing a Jedi who lost touch with the Force. I'm trying to gather some folks around me, or they sort of take part of your group. I'm not really trying to do anything except, I suppose, getting my ship back, getting off a planet where I'm locked. I'm my ship, or I wasn't allowed to leave. Now I am allowed to leave. The ship is gone, and apparently some Sith Lords can sense my connection to the Force. They hunger for my flame, I guess, that I'm carrying with me. And that's my girlfriend. And they're trying to get to me, so I'm gonna try and get ahead of them, and hopefully find some way to take them out. Now, if you want to communicate with me during the stream, I'll have my Facebook comments on. Well, I should at least. And I'm really finding out that this whole streaming business is really requiring me to have two screens, really. But I am going. I'm really finding out that this whole. I am going to start up my Facebook and see if anything comes in. I might be able to comment on that. Anywho, let's jump right into the game. Should probably turn my live screen on. And here we are. Welcome to Tilo's. Here is me, obviously, playing the good guy, the good Jedi. Here's Atten, who is a bit of a gambler or a rogue. And Kreia, who has taken upon herself the mantle of being my mentor and being more of a pain in the bum than I'd like. Now there's a lot of missions. The main mission, I suppose, is this one here. I have to find a Lopak Slusk, a Quarren, and who works for the Exchange, which is the local crime syndicate. And she wants your help getting rid of her boss. And Luxa is wanting to get rid of her boss. Well, that's nice. Luxa is the second in command. I did find a black market blaster, and I'll have to turn that over to the cops. So maybe let's do that first. This is where I am, and this is where the cops are. So let's go there first. Apparently we're always walking with our weapon drawn, but okay. So I am a bit of a completionist, so I like to do all these small side missions first. Alright, hello, Lieutenant Graham.
Something I can help you with? A blaster. I don't see why not.
Alright,
Well, where did you get this?
So I was ambushed.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications.
Well, there you go.
You say you found this in the docks. That is disturbing news.
I agree. Why is
when
that?
off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF.
Which is Tilo's security force.
The source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it.
I have a bit of an idea. Perhaps I could help you find the source of these goods.
A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You would be compensated, of course.
Of course. I'll see what I can do.
The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it.
No, we showed it to Luxa. She didn't know anything, so it's not the exchange.
I suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck.
But I found a shady store owner. Alright. Let's check it out. I think they were here. Dobo Brothers Emporium. That is exactly where I need to be. There was one who appeared to... Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Oh man. I'm starting to feeling cocky in this game already. Oh, he's actually attacking me, which is a huge mistake. I will say, even though I am a light side Jedi, I am using dark side powers, which I found if you have a high enough charisma, isn't that costly at all. And obviously I'm playing a Jedi who's really focused on using force powers rather than his lightsaber. See, there is, I think this dude was the quote-unquote evil dude. He had lots of dark side stuff in his equipment, but he is a lot more useful than the other one, so I'm probably gonna have to expose him. Alright, so I'm first gonna shop a little bit and see if there's anything I need. I got about 2k credits. See, he's got Padawan robes, he's got crystals, a cyan crystal, which I really don't care for the color of my lightsaber. Man, there's so much stuff here. Bazak cards, which is the in-game minigame. I really don't know what is good. What is good. These gloves sometimes. Man, these are good gloves. Dexterity 5. Restricted to Scoundrel, which isn't me. And they're expensive. Holy smokes. Strength +2, which could be useful because I don't have a very strong character. Dexterity -2. Alright, so I don't see anything that really stands out. The Padawan robe for $50. I probably have something better on right now. So, time to sort of find out what he knows about the blaster. I do not specialize. Oh. Ah, so it's his brother next door. It could be comic relief if these guys weren't actually. So this is Kanchampangta. Now he's got a lightsaber crystal for a different color. I don't really care for that. Alright. Yeah, oh, he's got the dark stuff. See, the dark Padawan robe. Which is 25. Do you see that, guys? It's exactly the same robe, just different color, and it's 25 credits more expensive. So it doesn't pay to go dark side. Alright, so what you can tell me with this blaster? Yeah? I think there's something you're not telling me. Well, I want to know who sold the weapon I was attacked with. He's not gonna say anything then, I suppose. So here we're gonna have a little white lie. Aha! That was the right way to go. Are you an idiot? You just incriminated yourself. Let's try and find out a little bit more. He needs 3 items. Something from the Ithorian Severium, personal shield unit, man, medical supplies. In their compound. Okay, so he wants that plan. I have no interest in helping this dude. Alright. Anyhow, I just want to report him. Okay, so I'll be back when I'd rather not do it. Alright, so time to report this dude with the authorities, and they'll probably want me to go undercover, but or maybe, I mean, do remember this game is easily 15 years old. Oh, forgot to loot the remains. A grenade. Okay, can't hurt to have a grenade indoors. Why not? All right. Let's see what this dude has to say.
Something I can help you with? If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. There are 3 things he needs.
Cheers, guys. Leads from the Bakani plant, their prototype shield units and medical supplies.
All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those.
Alright.
Alright, everything's here. Take these to Saman. After that, come back to me and tell him the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood?
Got it, mate. Sounds pretty dangerous. And just make sure you're there.
I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
This sounds like fun. Trying to catch the bad guys. The fun thing about this game is really the story as you get into it. The conversations with these folks. So after this, I'm going to talk to Atten and Kreia, my 2 companions, and it'll progress their storylines, and you can really get somewhere with these guys. I remember from the first game, because it's the 2nd installment. Well, I got your items, mate. This is quite a windfall. Yes, Zerka. Zerka isn't the evil corporation here. Sure, I'll escort you. I have a feeling we're gonna have a little fight on our hands.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule. You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked.
We don't want any questions,
The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
All right.
Stop right there. You're all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence. That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend
Dun,
here.
dun, dun. Glad I could be of help, Lieutenant. Oh yeah, you'll see me burn for this, dude. You're outnumbered.
He's got a grenade. Take him down.
Oh my, he's got a grenade. So this is where force choke comes in handy. That worked great. All right, let's take him out. The combat system is actually the pits in this game. It'll work.
I thought you might see it my way. All of you, come with me.
There you go. Ah, and he thinks he's a lot stronger than he actually is, or he's got really, really good connections.
We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the council
No,
cannot
they
ignore
can't.
it. Again, I have you to thank.
Dun, dun,
Without
dun.
your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest.
It was necessary to remove this criminal, and then try it with the Dowager voice from Downton Abbey. If you want to thank me, credits will do fine. Okay, well, so let's play the goody two-shoes. Go with option 1.
Now we can be certain he will be removed. I believe a long sentence awaits him, and the Citadel will be rid of his influence.
Not
for good.
bad.
Though there is always the possibility another will take his place.
Well, we'll catch that
I promise
one.
to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word.
All right,
Now
let's
I
see
must
what
visit my
handsome
other
is in your
Again, thank you for your help.
world. It is 500 credits and light side points. All right. Okay, so that is one mission done. Let's look at what else we have. The Ithorian diplomacy. He said she cannot be found. So we'll have to talk to Lux, I think, or did we already? I think we did. And she says we could go in. Now I remember. It's been a few days since I last played. So, bonus mission. You discovered the assassin who disguised as Butcher and tried to kill you. Came to Citadel Station by way of Narshad. I don't think we can do much about that. The CSD outside the Circa docking bay pointed you towards... okay. So I guess we could visit this Jana Lorso. So if you've been following it, this Batono guy... I think... No, that was Batu Ranan. It all starts to blur together. Hopefully I'll remember a bit more. That's the downside. If I had a couple of really busy and fun days, by the way, this weekend. I visited my fiance's friends. They were supposed to have a girls' night until I crashed it. But that was fun, and it was in Delft, which is really a lovely medieval town. You'd really like it. It was 10 p.m. It was gorgeous outside, and it was still light. So we took a nice little walk.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you.
Ooh,
Do
that
not
should
let
be
the
good.
higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
She is the gray Jedi between light and dark, so she doesn't like you being really bad or really good. There's enough suffering in the galaxies I can alleviate for one person. Then I have made a difference. And then she'll criticize whatever. It's the instinct to do what is right. Let's go with 3. I like that. That it comes. It's kind of like a virtue. It's just something that I've picked up.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow.
There you go.
You have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
If you're trying to guilt me out of helping people, that's probably the funnest.
Then you have learnt nothing.
You
From such small
have
things,
learned nothing.
From such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make.
Thank you, Kreia.
Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice,
obviously.
then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
So, that is really the problem with a way. I mean, this is interesting that it comes up with the way people think, huh? Because say I would help. Let's take the example of the beggar, and I would give him money. Then he would. People are, he won't learn how to provide for himself. But sometimes, and I know this as a teacher, sometimes, I mean, there is a part that I can do that gives like a minimum for this, and the kid will not rise above it. I can't make someone get an A+. There's no way I can do that, because there's always the work that they themselves need to do. So you can get them to a certain level, and you can only motivate them to get past that. But to get to that level without you, for some, it is possible. For some, it's not. So let's take the beggar. You're helping someone. If you can help someone get to that level, sometimes the discrepancy between getting from bad to wherever you want to be is just too big of a leap. And you can help someone take a small step, which is kind of what your goal would be. So it's not like you're taking the you're taking something away from them to make sure they don't get stronger. That's not the case. It's trying to help them get to that level where they themselves can take that step. And I agree that step that they have to do is helpful. That's why I don't care if someone fails on a test, really. I mean, it's sad, obviously, especially if you worked hard. But most of the time they haven't worked hard, or not hard enough, or thought they were working hard, but they weren't. It's okay. And that can make people want to work better and invest more next time. And then it's my job to look out for those who are really affected by it and can't get back on their own feet and help them get there. So sorry for this tangent, but it comes really... It's something that you hear Kreia say in this game, and it comes very close to our experience as human beings. I will never abandon my friends in such a way. I do not turn on allies like the Jedi turned on their own. They are loyal companions. Then I shall view them as disposed. So I'm going to pick 4 because I want to get more influence with Kreia. Because the more influence you get, the more benefits you're going to get out of the relationship and the more gameplay. And this will help me. Probably.
Now you are learning.
See?
Do you know why those we meet display
I'm going to get some dark side points, but
as
man,
I
I'm
said,
going to do enough
their
good deeds to
lives
make up for it.
Untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Alright. So I'm going to get some dark side points, which is okay, but I'm going to get the influence that I expected to gain from this. So that was a strategic choice there. And as you can see, I'm quite certainly drawn towards the light, and it's kind of fun to see him kind of look upwards, gazing towards the heavens. Isn't that glorious? And Atten, the more charisma I have, the more influence I have over Atten, the more his alignment will be pulled towards where I am right now. So it's starting to rub off on him. Because if you look at Kreia, she's completely in the gray. And Kreia doesn't change. I mean, I've played this game 15 years ago. I barely remember anything. But certainly I do remember that part. And I also remember...
Say the word.
That you're pitched against Kreia at some point in time, I'm thinking. Okay, so that's the Bumani. So let's visit this Jaina Lorso first. She is the Zerka representative. If she still wants to talk to me, because I have thrown her proposals straight back into her ugly face.
I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
Look at that droid. I like a droid like that. Is this blaster Zerka make?
If you will allow me to look at it, yes. This is indeed a Zerka manufactured holdout blaster.
Interesting. Why would Zerka be in the hands of an
Zerka
assassin?
Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some
Man,
non-standard
aren't you the helpful droid?
I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you.
That's fine. That's sort of already concluded that storyline. What I want is
Good day. How may I?
is talk to Jaina.
Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
All right, I'll be going now. Let's see. It's kind of funny how they have their weapons drawn the whole live long day. Look at that. Can't imagine walking into the offices of a corporation with two swords, for goodness sake. And I don't know what this is, but it's like a massive gun. Little meeting room, Zerka employees, mercenaries, yeah. Here's a Zerka employee. Oh no, I'm locked in. Alright, so this is where Zerka people work. Some storage area, I suppose. And then cafeteria? Whoo!
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface.
It's one huge office for Jaina. Alright.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
As long as we get money. Which I don't disagree with.
I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Wow. Wait, you're the criminals the TSF is hunting for. I can't remember the storyline, but there was a Rhodian and some other guy. Lorso, stop them. They are wanted criminals. I didn't mean they're cute to get out of here. No. Let's see. You found the Zerka of Jaina Lorso. They are being shuttled to the restoration zones to work as security for Zerka. I bet they're not in the building anymore, are they? No, they're gone. Ah, well, I should have sort of... Alright, let's talk to this
I simply
lady.
do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians.
Ha
If
ha.
there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises.
Look at these statues. Does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly
Look at
pay.
those statues.
If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian
and now
authorities.
he's gone, so he's gone missing.
I'm curious though as to why you are looking for him.
Yeah, let's keep it to myself.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his...
So the Ithorians and Zerka are kind of pitched against one another, in case you haven't been following this game so far. Alright. Alright, so they are offering a reward, so it could be that they don't actually know where he is. I will tell you if I find him.
Zerka will be glad to be free of his baseless accusations and rumor-mongering.
For some reason, I feel he's right behind this door, but... Alright, well, who knows? Alright, so we found the criminals. We have heard that Batono is somewhere on the station, hopefully with the Ithorians. So let's pop by the Ithorians for just a minute here and then go to the exchange and sort of take down this Koran crime lord and hopefully install this Luxa as my own puppet. Does that sound sinister? Oh, I hate how they speak. Let's go to this Chodo, who I'm supposedly helping, and he's supposedly helping me. Restore my connection to the Force. There we go. Let's ask him about Batono. Need to guide my thoughts towards your success. That's beautifully. Okay, do you know anything about a man named Batono? I'm sorry, his name is unfamiliar. Huh. Lorso mentioned he spent time here in the compound. Alright, so Persuade is my skill, and I invested heavily in that, so this has to work. I believe it. And Lieutenant Grant, who is searching for him. You were lying, you little slug. But even so, you must promise me that you'll tell no one about that, not even Lieutenant Grant, without Batono's permission. Of course, let's do that. Alright, apartment C1. And I'm gonna get the passkey. That went easily. I hope you won't be too angry. Alright, so, well, that paid off, guys. If you're watching this and you want to give me a little encouragement, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. I have yet to build a bit of an audience, and maybe this isn't the right game for that. But for me, it is a lot of fun trying to sort of learn how to even do this, screencast and whatnot. Plus, this game is so much fun to replay. Alright, so apartment C1. No, this isn't it. This is it.
What the? You're not CSD.
No,
what
I'm
are you
not.
doing here? Zerka Security Division. They've been known to break into apartments from time to time. Think they're above the law, you know how Zerka is. But I'm still curious, why you're
Alright. I'm here for anything valid, just
looking around in another man's apartment? You're either very crazy or very dumb.
True.
Just get out of it.
This is Batono. Why can't we...
You again?
You're Batono, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Lieutenant Wren sent me to look for you. Let's see if that opens him up.
Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
Let's see. Let's see it's the right thing to do.
I'm gonna say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
True that. True. Safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka's exposed, they don't dare to move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
The TSF can keep you safe better than you can.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF.
Hopefully
Zerka
not.
has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
I will protect you.
You?
Of course.
Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league.
Well, I'd like to try. I was a Jedi. Alright.
A Jedi?
Let's play the Jedi trump card.
Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. Alright.
Okay, so this will be tight. Come with me.
Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
I'll watch your back. So, let's see if we get... There we go. There's the Zerka Security Department.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lawso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Bet she did.
That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere
Oh, ouch. Alright, let's see how good my force powers are. Let's take the one on the left out first.
I hear you.
Man, ooh, saved. What a joke. Such a...
That was a close one. Need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guard.
That's it. Okay, just the one fight.
I have to hand it to you. I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
I hate to interrupt this reunion. I should be going.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back.
Ooh, I got a bonus.
I don't have anything for you.
Pity you
Thanks
don't
for saving
really
my
ever
life.
know what Circus
Try and return
would
the
be
favor
paying you,
someday.
but still. That's not why I'm doing this. So we got 300 credits. Hey guys, that's not bad. I'm close to, hopefully, 20. I wanted to say close to 3,000, but if I haven't lost my math capabilities, we're probably looking at more like 2,700. But hey, okay. So time to go to the exchange offices and put that Quarren out of business. Oh yeah. Hello, Mr. TSF officer. If I remember correctly, this Luxa set up an appointment. I do. Luxa sent me. Well, you're letting me in, so... Fula, a human is here to see Slusk. Everything checks out. Oh, he's talked to someone inside. And he's off. Because if I fail, I don't think he... Alright, this would be fun. It looks like a regular
I'm
office.
terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
Persuade. Of course, why else would I have been sent in? Let's try this first, because this could give you experience points.
Well, if... Very well. What was your name?
Grundar Palak.
Excuse me. Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
That worked well. Oh no, he's got some Gamorreans. They always look like the friendly type, do they? Don't they? There is the Ithorian that is the torment. No! Why are you here? Yes, I will free you. Oh. They have not fed him even. How do I set you free? I'm not sure. I think the force cage was operated remotely. This should be a security panel. Alright, I'll see what I can do, mate. But probably we should confront that Lopak dude first and then free him. But one thing is certain, we do have to take on what looks to be 4 Gamorrean guards. Man. Alright. If the layout is sort of the same, I'm getting close to that Lopak dude, and let us activate our little shields. Because this is probably... Yeah, oh my god, there's a lot of folks. With the amount we've got in your kind. What do you want? I just want my ship back. Lux has sent me to kill you. Damn. Well, she better hope you succeed. I grow weary of that pink tart's constant shrilling and plotting. Don't worry, I will. Man, this is gonna be a tough fight. Kill him and anyone with him.
Pleasure.
Hello, yes. Oh, thank God he's... Why not send everyone after me? So we got Benok, 2 Rhodians, some other dude, and a human, and I think that's it. So what I'm gonna do with this, guys, I'm gonna try and incapacitate as many as I can, and then focus. My attacks on Benok, which might not.
What is it?
Alright, let's see what we can do. He isn't doing anything. Oh no, there's I was gonna say, are there Gamorrean guards in the hallway now coming in? I'm sorry, but this is freaking amazing. Look at that.
I hear you.
I hear you.
That was the first 5 done. And my shield has worn off, but I've got so many of them. I can do this all day long. Probably turn that shield on. Now there's one problem. My force powers are all the way down. And that really is my forte. So let's wait just a little while before my powers are getting back. Licorice. I remember once I brought this to the United States. when I was on an exchange, and I gave it to the family, my host family, and they hated it. Man, did they hate this. It's kind of salt, and they had this party, and I said, well, since you're not eating it, you might as well put out the Dutch candy. And they're like, the Dutch candy? Dude, the people coming are my friends.
I hear you.
Alright, let's open this door. Time to do some attacking.
I hear you.
Just say the word.
Think something went wrong. Something went wrong, you guys. Oh! Looks like we're strong. I will get you inside. These are Lux's grunts. Better be dead or they'll be wishing. Oh, you got some droids. Isn't that sweet? He's got little droids. But I went on Ragas, learned the, what is this called? Disabled droid force power. Alright. Let's take him out.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. Oh. Man, that's powerful. They went down like a lead balloon. Very valuable ally, dude. You look like a squid. To join the exchange as a Jedi. Lux has shown up.
Slusk.
I already told you it's her doing.
I may have had a hand in this, yes?
Good call. I think so, but don't worry about Lux. I'll be taking care of her soon enough. Oh, wow. That would be a nice double crossing move.
Not as soon as you might think.
Man, oh man. I'm gonna focus on them turrets. Man, I've declared both of them my enemies. Alright, Kreia, you are going to force push everyone. And Atten, I suppose you and I are going to be taking out them turrets. Something. That was Atten. Oh man, Kreia is going down like anything. Man, I wasn't prepared for that. And my force powers aren't doing anything. Shield, maybe? Wow. Oh, Atten is back up. Atten, should you turn on your shield, buddy? Tough. My force is completely depleted. Well, that's one dude down. Gamorrean boss. Man, I didn't know this was going to be this tight. Thanks for giving me a like, whomever you are. Oh man, my boss is down. Okay. Oh man. Can I heal? Can I heal Kreia maybe? Can I heal Kreia? If I can. No, she doesn't do anything.
Everyone down!
Oh, maybe. I can take Alexa now. Oh man. Alright, so turning on both of them at the same time. Not a good idea. Gosh! Man, did I ever get my bomb handed to me? Alright, so let's focus on taking out the slug. Yeah, Eastwith. And then taking out, I mean, those droids I can deal with. We can deal with that. Come on, dudes. Help me take him out.
Let's settle this.
My combat system is broken, man. Alright, so. I know you can, but
Slusk.
Alright. Can we talk about this? Come to an agreement with the major crime syndicate here. That's right, and I'm here to finish the job. You can be me a right-hand position just become available. I don't think so, Slask. But don't worry, I'll be killing you both. Not a smart idea. I'm going to turn down your office, Slask. Goodbye. Alright.
More where that came from. Time to take you down to size.
I've got to thank you for your help.
One down, one Zeltron to go. Let's give her a chance to get out.
Is that supposed to frighten me? Let me let you in on a little secret. Fried squid there?
Fried squid. Where's my ship, Luxa?
Oh, I don't know. Never did. But you won't need it where you're going.
Think you might be overestimating your
when
chances.
When you come as far as I've come in the exchange, it isn't by overestimating your own abilities.
Oh, is it?
Tusk's dead, but Godo's still my boss. I'm shipping you to Nar Shaddaa, Jedi.
Alright, well, if that's what you're gonna be doing, I'm not gonna argue. Alright, let's see which one to take out first. Where's Kreia? Let's take out this dude first. And then Kreia can sort of target her first and then take him out.
I heard you. More where that came from.
Let's see, Atten is really... She's healing, that's good. Alright, I am going to be using my force powers to take out this. This is going a lot better when I don't have to fight two guns and the main boss. Alright.
I hear you. Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea.
Change your mind, Atten.
Did we just see what happened? The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
Well, we can't worry about that now. We have to get to the station first.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
We will. And I got some level ups. One for At and one for Kriya. So let's look at him first. He's got a sneak attack. We're gonna want to upgrade his skills. That's it for him. Kriya has a whole slew of things, so treat injury and computer use are actually her. I really invested into her getting computer use. The oldest person in the group, and she's best at using computers. You can get this little skill that gives you, or feat that gives you that skill as your base skill. And remember, you have to face down Kriya. She's really powerful. What is this? Maybe she has dueling active, which gives her, what is this called? Dueling. Characters that focus on using single one-handed weapons, which she is, because she almost got the one hand, gain +1 to the attack, +1 to the defense. And this gives her +2 and 2. So that's good. Let's do that for now. Power, she can choose 2. Because that speed might be nice. I don't like that because you run really fast. And energy protection against blaster fire was like a built-in shield. So that's good. And
just say the word.
As behooves this part of the game, killing a boss means getting a loot. Security terminal. We'll get to that in a bit. First, let's see what we get. The exchange negotiator and some chemicals. A Republic blaster. Let's see, what about Luxa? An implant and a disruptor. And a footlocker filled with an energy shield. This might be Luscombe's. This is it, huh? Alright, nothing big. Let's look at him. He likes blasters, I think. He does. Let's look at feats. He likes blasters more than the rifles. So let's see what happens if I give him Lux's Disruptor. It's balanced, so we should put that in his offhand. So let's put her Disruptor here, which is balanced. And what that means, usually if you... What puts it in the first hand? Usually when you do things dual-handed, you have to coordinate, so they give you negative bonuses on to hit scores. Beanox Blaster. Let's have a little look. 1.1 through 8 and 1. So that would be basically 2 through 12 with just that blaster. Man, that's good. Republic Blaster, modified holdout blaster, and stunts folks. Oral Blaster 4 through 6, Sonic. So I'm gonna go for the Beanox Blaster and that Luxus Disruptor. Pa-dang! He's gonna be a lot better now with his 2 guns. Oh yeah, bam.
I hear you.
Let's see if there's anything better than that sword. It's 2 through 12 in damage. What about the negotiator here? That would be 2 through 8. A vibro cutter, 1 to 10. What did did I say how good was this? 2 through 12, and it's called a Vibro Sword. Nah, nothing. Okay, we're stuck with those. Alright, so let's free the Ithorian computer.
Just say the word.
Yeah, do this. Holding cells. Deactivate force gauge. Boom, boom, boom. Please don't let him get shot. Reception area. Please, we let our little Ithorian dude go. Now, we're gonna have a little problem because there might be some more Gamorrean guards out there. 4 to be precise. They didn't come with Luxa. I don't think they did. But they're gone, so that's good. Let's see if Vula wants to
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Get out of here and I won't kill you. That was merciful. I'm only a clerk. I didn't have any hand in all these criminal activities and deaths and whatnot. Sorry, I'm snacking. Farmer's licorice. Look, it's a little house, and this is an actual little rabbit. Look, a little bunny. Alright. Well, this was helpful. Ithorian diplomacy. You killed Lobek Slusk, ending exchange interference with the Ithorian restoration effort. This is good. Ebonhawk stolen. The exchange criminals, they will be on the surface, so... Let's talk about the precarious fuel situation. Alright. Okay, so let's talk to my Ithorian friends about having... They will give me access to the surface. I will find my ship, get off this planet, and do some good in the process. Punka punka. Alright. Look at my cloak. Yeah, of course, I can't fit through there. Hello, great Chodo Habat. Oh yeah, it went really well. It says that your meeting did not go peacefully. No, he's really good. Please accept this humble gift. It came from a lightsaber that belonged to a Jedi, once of my herd. Ooh. Thank you. What remains to be done? Oh, we're not there yet. They need to disable Zerka too. Badge bearing thugs. Sure. If you can bring Zerka's corruption to light, perhaps the Republic could intervene and cast them out. Alright, how did Zerka embed itself in the first place? Alright. Alright, I'll help you. Go on. Cool. More than that, I do not know. We seek a solution. Says no one harmed, but I have found none. I'm confident that a Jedi could find a way to make things right. Alright, I could blast my way in. I could try sneaking and stealing them. Have you tried bribing? Perhaps it's heavily guarded. If you were caught, there would be a terrible fight. I would hate for someone to come to harm over this. I will see what I can do. Cool. Now, first, let's visit the cantina, visit that dude, and see what he knows. And go from there. Because I didn't invest in stealth whatsoever. Really. Cleared out the exchange, which is pretty good. And heck, they were on my case anyway. Might as well dispose of them. Now. Whee! Let's have a little look. Where's the cantina? It should. No, this is that store. I wonder, is he going to be angry that I had his brother arrested, or is he happy? I bet he's the first. But I'm happy to see he's gotten what he deserves. He is happy. He is not angry. And I'm going to get a discount. I'm so glad I didn't buy anything. And I'm so glad I turned in the guy that didn't seem to have any good stuff. Thank you. Let me see what you have. And really, I just want to see how much money I have. 3,155. Darth Nihilus robes. Holy crap, that sounds awesome. Darth Nihilus. Darth Revan's robes. Cool. Man, those are expensive. Wisdom +3. Wisdom +5. Regenerate force points 1. Robes worn by the Dark Lord Nihilus. You feel a crushing anxiety whenever you slide on the mask. Oh, you're gonna have this. I want to have this. Can we sell stuff? Let's sell stuff. This is all equipped. Let's sell antidote stuff. I don't like that. Clothing. Let's sell that. Let's see what happens. Mining uniform. All those combat uniforms. Yes, sell it. Wow. Those are expensive. Oh, this is how you're getting money. Obviously, you gotta sell stuff. I wish they would give an indication of how much something was worth when you're looking at it while equipping. I don't use grenades really. You can have all of them. Survey gear. Sure. Neural bands. A breath mask. Shielding visor. Wow, this is defense bonus 1 and you're looking ridiculous. No, thank you. So gloves. Marine gauntlets. Exchange work gloves. Those look fairly good. Dexterity +1. Energy shields. Let's sell a bunch of those. Those are weaker shields. Safety harness we can sell. Reflex package. Card. Okay, data pads we can. And those stimulants. Nah. Man, mines we can sell. Man, you can sell a lot. Look at the junk I have. Anywho's 11,000 credits. Time to buy those Darth Nihilus robes. I'm gonna try that. Wisdom +5. Resist 20. Regenerate force points. Heck yeah. I'm gonna buy that. Let's see what... Oh man. That looks awesome. But what I did is I installed a what do you call that? Modification of the game, and it might actually, because I mean, why you're not. This is the main bad guy, and I recall this is one of the main bad guys. You can't put on his I'll give it to Kreia, because I don't think her appearance changes, really. Even though, like, technically speaking, it would definitely be the right call to wear, especially for 4,500, but man, Darth Nihilus robes. Oh man, she actually looks like Darth Nihilus now. That was a waste of credits. I don't want to be walking around the game wearing this. I thought it was just a robe, but look at that mask. Wow. Jeez. That was a waste of money because I'm not going to wear that. That even overrides Kreia's regular. Alright, off to the cantina. Nebula Dule. I was looking for a Zerka employee, so let me into. This must be.
Is there something I can do for you?
Want to talk to you about some information I need about Jenna Lorsa and Zerka.
What? What do you mean?
Let's be open.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy. What are you, some kind of slicer? Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
So
this is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
Persuade, of course not. Look, our goals are compatible.
And I want Jenna Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jenna Lorso, only B44 has free access to
B4D4, of course.
He's a protocol droid or administrative assistant. If you controlled B44, you could walk right in.
Cool. How would I get access to B44?
All the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in residential 082, Unit 2B, I think.
Yeah, I've met him.
His credentials. B44 would leave with you willingly.
Ooh, beans, guys. He was in the apartment, I think, like, next door to mine. Oh, that's a dead end. I'm gonna play it until I get to the restoration zone. So let's finish this here. And then I will be painting. I'm actually working on this pretty awesome steampunk miniature for the Malifaux game. And the dark brown you're looking at, that is going to be what's going to get done this afternoon. Alright, so let's look at apartment B. That's here. Okay. See, all at towards the end of this game, I will have finished all these apartments. This is Opochano. I want your droid technician credentials. I need to borrow Circus administrative droid. Because I need him to get some files from Circus mainframe. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, I see. That's a good. I cannot do that. You can't? Why not? Because I cannot afford to jeopardize my contract with Circus. Of course, cash. That's why we help all the evil things in this world. Kraswov. Hey, I answered all your questions. He's in debt because of gambling. Alright. Slux and Luxa are dead, and the exchange is in disarray. They won't enforce your debt. Well, let's try that first. If only my loan is owned to go to the exchange boss and Arshada. Okay, that's not good. Okay. I can kill you horribly now, or you can take your chances later. Oh my god. What if I repaid your loan? 2,500. Bam. 2,500. Give them money. You can take it. Light side points, man. What I'm gonna do with those credits? Buy Dark Nihilist Rose that I just blew 4,500 on that I shouldn't even be having, just because I installed some mod to make this game allegedly better. That's lame. I do expect a hefty discount at the store from now on. And time to go to Zerka, which is on the left side of the street here, left hand side. Let's talk to that B4D4 dude. I sort of remember that you're actually going to play as him.
B4D4, administrative assistant for Zerk. How may I help?
I need you to come with me.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka contracted droid technician.
That'll be me.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Thank you. Alright. Yes, I do. You're caught. We have provided you with the means to wipe your own memory. You must not reveal what that we have sent you. I will return when I have obtained the files. Cool, you're playing as the droid. I remembered this. And he walks really funnily. I do remember that. I remember it didn't it didn't go well probably with the first time I did this. Because why would it? B4D4. This is epic. I'm kind of looking like a C-3PO. Human cyborg relations. Now we are going to see what is behind door number 1. Let's see.
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's manning the reception?
Hello, B4D4. If you're here...
Hello, B4D4. Is there something you need?
There are some files I must access in the mainframe, Mr. Florso.
Why is that?
There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period, I believe. You brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the sector executive officer.
No, you wouldn't.
B44, access away.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. I don't know how to play people like that. I wish I knew how to play people like that. That was just the perfect thing to say. Man, how did they come up with this stuff? Alright. He's gonna give me trouble. What do you mean, suspicious? I have access rights to the mainframe. Do not be hasty, T1N1. You are programmed to serve, Mistress Lorso. And your program similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic life or allowing such to be harmed without a warning. Examine the files in the mainframe. You will see that by aiding Mistress Lorso, you have allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. Ah, interesting. This is why Opachano regularly wipes your memory to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. They're actually wiping this droid so he won't rebel against the evil he's doing. Wow, that goes deep. You have already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You simply have not become aware of it. You may act in whatever manner you choose. Well, there's nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Zerka personnel with your stun ray. Yes, I would be obligated to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. Because, see, I have to be here. For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. Farewell, T1N1. Please do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I'm occupied, thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with stolen files. That is amazing.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
That doesn't look like the stun ray. That looks like serious business. I hope that was the stun ray. Didn't look like it. Alright, let's quickly save this. Copy the necessary files to a datapad. Erase all data regarding your purchase in association with Zerka. Cool, and now I am officially, I could belong officially to the Ithorians. They didn't fire at Lorso, but hey. No one's stopping me here either. How do you come up with this stuff? Logically turn one droid logically turns another droid against the rightful employers, steals his employer's data, and then erases that he was ever associated with the employer. Alright. Let's see what happens. Hello. Yes, I've transferred them to this datapad.
What? You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea? Because it can lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
I assure you that will cause no trouble, Master Habat. Alright. Alright, let's see what this brings me. I and all my herd thank you. With these files in hand, the Thelosian authorities have shirked to expel Zerka from Telos and Citadel Station. Bum bum. Our work can begin again. Rosa, please take these to the TSF station immediately. As you wish, Judo. The restoration project is still in some danger. Citadel Station requires another source of fuel, but at least Zerka will be gone. Even they can do nothing in the face of such indisputable evidence. I'm glad I could help. And now we should help you. Yeah, you were gonna heal me. I've heard that the ship you arrived on is missing, hidden somewhere in Telos. I can help you find it. And the means by which when Citadel Station was developing the shield system, it uses a protect the restoration zones. They work with a Zabrak military engineer named Bao-Dur. Bao-Dur designed and oversaw installation of the shield system's planet-side components. His knowledge of Telos surface and the shield grid is unparalleled. Awesome. If there is anyone that can locate your ship on Telos surface, it is he. He is a friend. He may be trusted. Good. Bao-Dur is my next stop. Where is he? Sounds like he's our best chance. Bao-Dur should be on Telos service. I believe he is at one of the security circuit. He is one of the currently Circa-held restoration zones, RZ0031. Huh. Will he be willing to help me? How do I get... Let's start with one. He's been our ally in our struggle against Circa. Good. If you tell him that I sent you, he should be willing to help. Why is he down here? He grew wary of the Thelosian government's reluctance to quickly resolve our contract dispute with Zerka. Perhaps, as a Zabrak, he does not have our patience. Alright? When we last spoke, he said he would contact Zerka and handle the matter himself. How he intended to do it so he's there to cause trouble, I didn't know. How do I get to him? I'll allow you to use one of our orbital shuttles. It has no hyperdrive. Okay, well, it can take us to the surface, which is what we need now in order to find my ship. So, ship to the surface, contact Bao-Dur, find one of my own vessel men. This lighting on the planet's surface without permission is forbidden. Okay, so I should go to Bay 2, the Athorian Bay. Before I leave, you said you would try to heal me. Indeed. I have not forgotten the promise that I made to you. Good. Let's hope that works. When you stood before me, you opened my eyes to a herd almost as great as the planet's. Your wound. I can feel the immensity of it. Wow. Yeah, I can feel you're slowly regaining what you have lost, and in time, you may fully heal. Okay. A healer of my herd, I've never faced an injury such as this.
One thing, Chodahabat. And healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another.
The planets have many connections. The planets feed animals, animals. Well, why not? Let's do it. You, me, my herd helped to build that with the life of the planet. Though we describe the restoration as a process, that goes too fast for a reason. Alright, do it. Thank you, Chodo. Go ahead. Let's have some faith in the little slug. There's not much, but I feel that I have been somewhat successful. That went unspectacularly quick. Grunder Palik's maximum force points has increased by 5. Well, there you have it, folks. All that work, and I got 5 force points out of it. Alright. Dark Nihilist robes. How did I think that would be smart to buy that? I don't know. I don't know. Question is Grunder Pelek, this is Moses, it's terrible, this is terrible. Our humans have burst into our home and are causing much destruction and death. How did this happen, Moza? Many of my herdmates lie dead. They have threatened to kill Chodo, and I feel fear. You must help us. We can only turn to the Jedi. The TSF is powerless. Holding Chodo in his room and has sealed the door behind him. We'll need a passkey to open it. My gosh, the gall. The gall here of Zerka and their mercenaries. We will, uncharacteristically light side of us, wipe them off the face of the planet. My god, there is a whole freaking bunch of them. No freaking way. Alright, so anything I cast on Priya is automatically cast on Grundar. Okay, so that's a lot of bonuses.
I hear you.
More where that came from.
Hey, I got a little level up. And man, even with me not buying a cartload of weapons and all that stuff, you know, I'm still cutting through them like a knife, warm knife through butter. There's more guys? Oh, they're in the other room. Kreia, are you actually fighting in the other room? No, you're not. Alright, let's level up first, see what that does for me. And our specialists never use that. Persuade and repair are my fortes, and then I'm gonna get one new power. And I am looking. I can't upgrade my offense. Oh, I can upgrade the Force Lightning. Let's see. This power unleashes an energy attack. Victim suffers 1 through 6 points of damage per each of the attacking character's levels. A successful will save. Alright, well. For now, that seems like. One thing is certain, these shields won't go amiss.
I hear you.
Let's save it too. Aggressive, range, stationary, Jedi support. Oh.
I hear you.
I lost all my force points. Let's coordinate between me and Grundar and Atten.
Where that came from? Where that came from?
Let's do it this way. Man, that's a huge force. That's like the largest force that I've yet encountered in one go. Security spike tunneler. Alright. Now I know Chodo is on the other end of this hallway, but as you know, I kind of like to do things thoroughly. Let's see if the Vivarium dudes need any help. Yeah, they do. I knew it. I felt it in my bones. Apparently Kreia can save all of them. there's even more there. Man, there's a lot of them. I really can't do much. My force power is completed. But, hey. Even so, well, that rakes up the XP. Let's see if this guy has anything to say for himself. Welcome to the vivarium. You were just held hostage by 5 mercenaries that were slaughtered, if you will, before their eyes. And your immediate response to me is welcome to the vivarium. Alright, so time to come to the rescue with the proper passkey. Now, you know, guys, the passkey has to be on one of the dead guys. Could it be here in the lobby that I've overlooked it? Can he give it to me? Thank you for returning. Where's Chodo? Where's Moza? I should probably talk to Moza then. And he might be here in the vivarium. So this wasn't just a fun little stop on the way for my completionist urges. It was actually the right way to go. There he is. Hello. Thank goodness you've come. Well, take this passkey. Will give you access to his room. I'm on my way. There better be a reward for this. Goodbye. There better be a reward for this. Else I'm not gonna save the rest of you slugs. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I get a little tired. I had not expected this. You will die. Oh my god, am I freezing? I am actually freezing up. I actually just got thrown out. I didn't save it. It just crashed the desktop. And Java is installing. Goodness me. Okay, well, that was the inglorious end of this gaming session. I can only hope I can only hope I don't have to start hours back. No, I save regularly. Although not as regularly as you want. Whenever. Oh god, and that goes off too. Well, I noticed a few guys coming in. I noticed a few likes coming in. That helps and encourages me a lot. Thank you so much. Hope you're going to be watching me again soon. Maybe tomorrow or tonight if I have some more time and I feel up to it. We can finally manage to get off Tilo Station, go to the restoration zones, get to know Beodur. I think I remember him. I think he has those spikes on his head. Well, you'll get to see him, and yeah, I'm going to be painting the rest of the afternoon. So, thanks again for watching. It's, man, it's 4:30 already. God bless everyone, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.